The cloud. Okay. Hi, guys. So we're recording now. So welcome to our January team meeting. Tonight we have something super exciting. I'm so excited that she's here. We have a guest speaker tonight who's going to share some really awesome, amazing information with us. We shared a little bio about her on the team page. So I'm not going to talk a whole bunch about her. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us all about what she wants to cover tonight. You guys, she is amazing, and she's real, and I love her so much. I can't wait for you guys to get to hear. So I am going to stop talking and introduce Sequita Myers Carlisle. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for the invite. Hey, everybody. Thanks for the wonderful, what you said. I appreciate it. I try to be authentic. So I'm Sequita Myers Carlisle. I am a certified life coach and a best-selling author. And I have a couple of MLMs on for my side hustles as well. So I live in your world. I just happen to have a different business that I do. And I don't see myself, so I feel weird because I don't know where I'm looking. I see you, Jennifer.
Let's try to do it like that. Can you see yourself now?
No, I can't, but that's okay.
Okay.
We'll just go. We'll just go with it.
Okay.
You know, I'm used to
You
Facebook Lives. Thank you.
Because I can see you. You're
well,
beautiful.
I'm used to Facebook Lives where I can see myself and, you know,
Yes.
move around. So it's a new year, right? And a new decade that we're going into. And we're all setting what our intentions are going to be for our personal lives, but more importantly for our business, right? I know that you guys' theme this year is just taking it one step at a time. Climbing the stairs step by step, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. But life happens, and sometimes it gets hard, right? Because while you're climbing the stairs and you're taking one step at a time, you're human and you're looking at your sideline and maybe they're 10 steps ahead of you. You're looking at your upline and, oh my gosh, she just advanced. She's an advanced director now, and I'm still here just as a consultant. But you've heard the old saying, comparison is the thief of stealing your joy, right? So what I want to talk about today is just let's get razor focused on what you can do for your business. We should not be living in a place where we're waiting for our upline to tell us what to do, or we're waiting for our sideline, because nobody can grow your business better than you can. You can grow your business, but you have to step out of your way and grow that confidence and forget about what people are saying or thinking about. I can't believe she's doing a business. It's crap, or, you know, I don't want her stuff. You have to determine and decide for yourself in your business. Am I going to run this like a hobby where I kind of commit to it and maybe this day I'm going to go live, or and you're going to go full in? It's 2020 going to be the year that you make your next step to the next level that you want to promote. Some of you on here maybe, I don't have a group for my Pampered Chef business. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start it. I say to that, go on to Facebook, create you a group, set it up as secret if you want it to be. Reach out to your friends and say, hey, I don't know if you know, but I just found a business that I really enjoy, and it's Pampered Chef. Can I invite you to my group? And you start to get people in your group, but you can't just get them in your group and then go ghost on them. You have to make forward effort with the things. Here, buddy, really, I need you to go. Okay, thank you. Sorry, it's bedtime. You have to get in your group and you have to be active. Some of you listening haven't done a Facebook Live yet, because you're like, I don't want to be on Facebook. What are people going to say about me? What are they going to say? Block the fear out. All of us had to start somewhere. The first time I went live on Facebook, I was terrified, absolutely terrified. But the more you do it, the more exciting you get. And so maybe some of you are thinking, well, nobody wants to buy Pampered Chef. The market is saturated. I'm here to tell you, there's a gajillion people in this world, and there are a lot of people who've never heard about Pampered Chef. There is enough business for you to have your MLM business, for me to have mine, for the lady down the street, because we all have different people that we reach. So if you haven't gone live in your group, why don't you start tomorrow? Pick out your favorite kitchen appliance that you have, your favorite tool that you have. Plan a meal around using that tool. Set your camera up and just get on and say, hey, you guys, thanks for joining my group. I'm really scared. Be transparent, be authentic, because you know what? People are not buying Pampered Chef. Yeah, they are, but they're buying it from you because they like you. You are your authentic, transparent self, and they want to support you. There are more people out there who want to support you than the naysayers who said, she's not going to do it. There are more people. Just get out there and do it. And if your Facebook Live lasts for 3 minutes, it's okay, because you took the first step. You took the first intentional step. Buddy, I need you to go on. Thank you. He likes to get on my lives. You can attest to that, right? I'm sorry, you guys. You're going to take that first intentional step to get out there. So some things that you can do for yourself to kind of boost that confidence is reinvest in yourself. You should always be doing something that is going to personally develop you. If you're weak in going live, or if you're weak in reaching out to others and sharing your product, there are so many features on Facebook that keep you from having to type messages. In your messenger, you can get on and do voice messages. Something that's helped me is I try to connect with 1 or 2 people new every day. I try to always, if I've got 15 people and it's their birthday, I try to interact with them and say happy birthday, because you know, those algorithms in Facebook that kind of kick you out and they look for things that are salesy. So you just need to be your true authentic self in what you're sharing with the world, and put the embarrassment on the back burner, put the naysayers on the back burner, and just go for what you know, your dreams. Because fear, it's such an ugly word, because it can totally paralyze you. It can totally stop you dead in your tracks before you take that next step to greatness. But you have to make the decision for your business that this is what I'm going to do. I love Pampered Chef. I love paparazzi, or whatever it is you're doing in your MLM. And I am going to make this a success. And yes, there are some people who have a great network and they start out in an MLM and they skyrocket because they already started with a great network. An MLM is a journey. It is not a fast race. And so you have to tell yourself that you're in it for the long haul. And that first no that you get, you're not going to stop on that no. You're going to go for no every day. You are going to talk about your business. You are going to be intentional. If you're working at an office and they're okay with you doing an MLM, have some catalogs at your desk. Always keep those with you when you're out. Look for opportunities to share your business. Somebody comes up and is talking to you and is like, you know, I really love pineapple, but I don't buy them because I don't know how to cut them up. Hey, you've got to be listening, because what you can say is, hey, we've got this great tool that works amazing. You just cut off this, you take off the top, you cut the bottom, and you pop it on. So you have to be living in a space always to hear for those prompts. People are asking for your products. People are dying to have your products. If you just look at your Facebook and your friends who are posting, someone saying, you know, I wish I had a great crock pot. My crock pot top broke. Well, tell them about your crock, your slow cooker. I love mine. Tell them about your products. Like, you have to be aware and listening for those things. Something else that I wanted to share with you is when fear walks into your thought process and into your business, you should stop yourself and say, you know, what if I did go live? What if I did reach out to that person on my list that I'm so afraid to share this business with? What if I did it? And what if they said, I've been waiting for you to tell me. I've been waiting to order from you. I've been waiting to join your team. So when fear creeps in, ask yourself the what if question. Sometimes when I'm with my clients, we kind of talk about, that seems to be the biggest issue with my clients who are doing MLM, is that they don't want to go live on Facebook, whether it's on their main page or it's in their group or wherever it is. They don't want to go live, Facebook, Instagram. They just do not want to be on camera. And so we kind of do this little skit. And so my question is, what if you go live anyway? You're scared to go, but what if you just do it anyway? And they usually are like, well, nobody's going to watch, and I'll be talking to myself or demoing whatever it is myself. And I say, is that a fact or is it an opinion that you have of what's going to happen? And they're like, well, it's an opinion. Well, what if you do it anyway? What if you do it anyway? Do you think there's at least one person that might jump on? What could you do? You could post ahead of time and say, hey, I'm going to go live tomorrow at 4:00. You could make a contest out of it. The first 5 people to join, I've got a paring knife for you, or a can opener, or whatever it is. I've got a drop bowl where I'm just going to draw out a gift. Let them know ahead of time. Do you believe that you are unique and you have something amazing to offer to your group that nobody else can do but you? And they usually say, yeah, I'm unique. And do you believe that people choose who they want to work with? And then they'll say, yeah. And then I'll say, can you see how fear doesn't serve you, but rather it makes you believe that you're not capable of being successful, that you're not capable of actually having people who want to buy from you, who want to join your team, who want to promote you? And then they'll say, yeah. And I'll say, are you willing to release that fear and just get started? Sometimes it's just in taking the first step. I don't know on here, I am a very faith-driven person. And so I always relate that to God is always waiting for us. He always has a ram in a bush for us. He has our paths for us, but he's waiting often for us to take the first step so that then he can catch us and walk us along the way. And so you've got your sideline, you've got your upline, you've got friends who are supporting you, who want to help you along this journey. Reach out to them. Tell them, even if it's your mom and your sisters and your brother and you're going live, say, listen, I am terrified to do this. I'm afraid nobody's going to be on there to watch me. I don't want to be talking to myself. Can you please set aside this time to come and join me? Make comments. Like sometimes you have to do that. You need your people, your tribe to come and support you, even your fellow sideline and your upline. If they're waiting for you to do it, all you got to do is say, hey, Jennifer, hey, Amy, hey, Carmen, hey, I'm going to go live. I really would appreciate your support. And I promise you, they want you to be successful. You guys are a team and you all rise together or you all fall together. You guys are linking arms. There's no big I in team. Jennifer is your leader. And I know that she would be there to help you, to coach you, to do whatever she would need to do. So there are going to be fears that creep up. I don't have enough money. I'm spending more than I'm making. I mean, honestly, when you start a business, sometimes you've got to spend more to get yourself where you need to be. You got to get your business cards. You've got to have the tools so that when you're out and about, you're able to spread your business to other people. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, I read Sprinkles with Jesus every day, and I was trying to find a new job and I was not listening. And so a quote came up that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's made my life totally different. My perspective on life and what's coming for me is totally changed from these few words. And it says, what's meant to be yours is making its way to you. With time, it'll make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on the present. And it has made a world of difference to me. And so I'll say it again. What's meant, ladies, gentlemen, whoever's on the call, whoever listens to it, what's meant to be yours is absolutely making its way to you. With time, it's all going to make sense. It may be chaos now, but you need to bear the confusion and focus on your present. Focus on what you can do, what you can do. But the caveat that I would add to that is when what's coming for you comes to you, you have to be open to receive it and be ready to make that leap. You have to be ready to take that first step, because if it comes to you without any manipulation on your part, without any trying to finagle it, if you are just being your true, authentic self and the business is coming to you, people are wanting to join your team, but I'm not a leader. I don't know how to lead a team. Link arms with them and just take it step by step. If you don't know the answer, don't act like you know the answer. Say, hey, I don't know, but hey, let me reach out to somebody who's been doing this longer than me, who can help us both. It's okay not to know the answer. Don't put the pressure on yourself. And the 3 words: consistency, intentional steps and effort. And at the end of the day, if you make a goal and you don't hit it, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace to make the mistake. Give yourself grace if you're doing a demo and you say it's a paring knife and it's a butcher knife. Give yourself grace, because guess what? Half the time your audience hasn't a clue what you're using. And if you don't make a big scene about it, they're not going to know. All in all, just have confidence in yourself and know that you're a part of an amazing team. People are there to help you, and ask questions. And my prayer for each of you is that you find whatever you're looking for in 2020 with your business and that you go for it. And if you find what I've shared today inspirational, or you need something else, you can find me on Facebook. And I would be glad to, if you are feeling down and you need a pick-me-up, just reach out. I have a website. It's under construction right now, but when it's there, I'll let Jennifer know. But I appreciate you guys having me here. Are there any questions? Does anybody have any questions or anything before I jump off?
I would love for you to put together a little something that we can share on the team page to make sure that everybody can easily find you.
Okay.
Facebook.
Okay.
That way we can make sure everybody can find you.
Okay.
But yeah, does anybody have questions? I wrote down lots of notes. And my biggest thing was focusing on your present.
Yes.
That spoke to me. So thank you so much for sharing with us. That was awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Anybody have any questions before we let her go and put her little one to bedtime, since we kept her up an hour later than
I don't have a question, but I do have a comment.
Yeah.
When you said talking about live, going live, and I have gone live before, but I'm very critical of myself, and because I can listen to it afterwards, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I called it the wrong thing, so thank you for bringing that up, and God's grace that it's okay.
It is okay.
Because if we're perfect, then they're not going to think they'll be able to do the job. And
absolutely.
I'm far from being perfect.
None of us are. And you make a great point. People want to see authentic people mess up, say the wrong thing, because they can relate to it. It's relatable.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, the reason why I joined Pampered Chef was to work on my brain, because I've got a little disorder, and sometimes I allow that to take over my thinking, and that negativity.
Right.
So thank you for saying that.
You're welcome. You're
Appreciate
welcome. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much.
No problem. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, you guys, wasn't that amazing? That was amazing. Okay, so I have some other stuff to cover with you guys. I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. Let me actually get this going here. Oh, wait. I may not be able to actually do that yet. Let's do it this way. I'm going to share my screen first. I think I've learned in the past how to do this here. So if everybody wants to mute themselves again, because we are still recording. If you want to talk, you can totally unmute yourself and ask questions here. All right, now I can find my thing to actually share my screen here. All right, can y'all see the thing that says team meeting. Can I get a thumbs up? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning, hopefully. All right, can everybody see that? Okay, all right, so we have some new team members, and I'm just really quick gonna introduce and say welcome, 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 you guys. Monica Riney came back to our team. Welcome, welcome. Miss Jana Tarleton and Renee Delhome are new members. Also, Miss Tiffany, who's on the call. I don't have your picture yet, Miss Tiffany. And so we have actually 4 new team members that joined since the very end of December. So welcome, welcome, you guys. Thank you so, so much. Hopefully you guys reach out to us if you have questions, okay? And if you're watching or if you're on the call, thank you so, so much for being here. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna go over some home office news. I'm just gonna like jump through this really fast because this is all stuff that you can find in Consultants Corner, on STIR, but I just really quick wanted to go over a couple of highlight things to make sure you know what's going on, because there's a lot. There's always a lot going on, right? But it just a couple things to highlight with you real quick. If anybody has questions, just unmute yourself and ask the question, okay? Don't be scared. All right, so here we go. In case you didn't know, it is our 40th anniversary with Pampered Chef. So our founder, Doris Christopher, her first cooking show was October 15th, 1980. So 40 years that we have been around. And so they have lots of fun things that they're going to do this year to celebrate our anniversary. But I think it's kind of cool to get to say in my parties that we've been around for 40 years. Our brand has recognition, right? That's one thing that we have going for us, is that everybody recognizes that name, Pampered Chef. Although I do run into some people who've never heard of it before. Have you guys? Every once in a while, you get somebody that's like, "Oh, I've never heard of it." I'm like, how? but it does happen. But we have been around for 40 years. So I just wanted you guys to make sure that you knew that. And they are now adding enrichables to all of the new starter kits. So if you have someone join Pampered Chef, they're going to get some samples of the enrichables in their kit. So if you're brand new and you're watching this and you got a sample, try it out. We want you to try it. This is one of those products that like you have to try it to believe it kind of thing. So I encourage you to try it so that then you can decide if you like it. And if you love it as much as I do, then you'll talk about it in your parties. You'll talk about it with your friends and family. The Enrichables is available as a subscription, in case you guys don't know that. So they can purchase a box individually, or they can also purchase it as a subscription, so that each month you will have an order that pops up. For those of you that have some subscriptions, you'll know that every month you get a little order that kind of pops up there as an individual order, and it's a really nice little boost to your business. But the Enrichables are absolutely amazing. So try them out if you haven't tried them yet. If you're not brand new and you don't have them, you can get some from the sample section, okay? All right, so I want to just go over the January host special because it is amazing and there's lots of different components. So I want to make sure that everybody understands how it works. So it is just like every other host special, that it kicks in when host benefits kick in at that $200 level in sales, right? So when you hit $200 in sales, host benefits kick in, and you can pick one of these awesome pieces at 60% off. And I like, when I'm talking about this, you guys, if I have somebody that's been talking to me about the blender, or they've been talking to me about the quick cooker, instead of saying that they can get the quick cooker for 60% off, I like to say you can get the quick cooker for $96. So because when they hear that actual amount, it sticks with them a little bit more. They're like, oh, you know, $96, like that's less than what I can get the Instapot for, right? Because that's what we always hear. It's always about the Instapot, right? So I like to give those dollar amounts instead of the 60% off when I'm talking about it. But again, these kick in at $200. Then at $650 in sales, so when their sales hit $650, then their free product total doubles. Okay, so at the $600 level, I don't have the chart in front of me, but I think it's $115. You guys, I think that's right. So then that means they'll get $230 in free product. if they hit 650. So that's a lot for free. You're going to make some hosts very, very happy this month. So make sure that you're talking about that. And when you hear double host rewards, people who know Pampered Chef, they get excited. That's when they love to host, is when we do double host rewards. But for a lot of people, again, it comes down to that dollar amount, right? So posting, hey, I just helped a host get $230 in free product. Then somebody's like, wait, what? You did what? You know, I mean, I saw somebody on the director page, her host just got $1,500 in free products, you guys. That's not her sales total. That's how much she got in free. So, because you start getting to those higher levels and it doubles, I mean, you can get your entire kitchen for free, right? Like, it's a lot of products. So I just wanted to make sure I spent a little bit of time going over it, because there's lots of different layers. The third little layer, which is actually about to end, it's going to end tomorrow. If you have a party that started in January and you close it by the 15th, if it is a qualified party, they will get the closing cut for free. It is not a box that you check. There's nothing, you don't put it in the cart. It doesn't show up anywhere. They just stick it in the order with everything else. So if you close it by the 15th, so by midnight Central Standard Time tomorrow, and it's a January party, so it can't be a December party that you've held over, they'll add in that closing cut for free. But that ends tomorrow, okay? So any questions about the host special before, the host special before I go forward? Okay, here we go. All right, okay, so this is the consultant offer for this month. If you submit 700 in commissionable sales in the month of January, then in addition to everything else that you're working towards, if you're a new consultant, you're getting all the new consultant rewards, and obviously we're all getting our commission, but on top of that, we're gonna get the really cool little tumbler here that on the back says Sip Sip Hooray, which I think is super cute, for the 40th anniversary. And also, of course, you'll be earning those incentive trip points for the new cruises, right? Okay, so of course I have to talk about this one because it's absolutely amazing. So in January only, they have a 4th kit. So in the past, when they've come out with a new kit, they've replaced one of the kits with a new kit. This time it's just a whole, so we have 4 kits to choose from. This one is $129 and includes the blender, which we all know normally costs $349, right? You get the blender plus all those other products for $129. So even if you're not trying to build a team and be a big director and everything with Pampered Chef, I hope that you're offering this amazing opportunity in your parties, that you're talking about it, because this is something awesome. And it might just be just the thing that somebody is needing to start 2020 off with a new business, and getting that blender in that starter kit for an amazing value. Okay,
Jennifer, I've got a question on, it's right underneath there. It says $129, and then it says that's in addition to starter kit, deluxe kit, and ultimate kit.
Yes.
So what's that mean? Does that mean that the blender will be included in the deluxe kit and the ultimate kit?
No, it just means that this kit, so like I was saying at the beginning, so in the past when they've come up with a new kit, they always replace one of the other kits.
Oh.
It just means that in January, anybody who joins the Pampered Chef can choose from 4.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yes.
Great question. That's
I did want to say, and I went back and looked at wish lists of people who wanted the blender, and sent messages to all of them saying, especially this one host I had, it was like, my husband will kill me if I spend that much on a blender. And I messaged her and I said, even if you don't really want to start a business, give it a try, for 30 days, you never know, you might like it. She's thinking about it. I don't know. And I have 2 other people who really want that. So we'll see if any of them join, but.
Awesome. That's awesome. The business is so variable for so many different people, right? So everybody does it for different reasons. And some people really do join just to stock their kitchen with amazing, awesome products at a really great price. So finding people who want the blender definitely offering this to them. That's so smart, so smart. That's why you're awesome. That's why she's so awesome. So yes, take a look at your wish list, you guys, and make sure that anybody who wants this blender, that you're reaching out and talking to them. Same thing goes with the quick cooker, right? The quick cooker is in one of our kits. You get that at an amazing price. The Rock Crocs, right? I mean, if you actually look at the products in the starter kits, the value of those products are so high. So if any of the products are on somebody's wish list, you should always talk to them about a starter kit, okay? All right, so I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew that if you are building teams in January, that they have an extra little bonus for recruiters in January. So when you recruit a new consultant in January and you help them qualify their business in their first 30 days, then you get 100 Pampered Chef dollars. So we normally get 50, but in January they're doubling it basically. Okay, so you're gonna get 100 Pampered Chef dollars. You guys, Pampered Chef dollars are so awesome, right? Like Pampered Chef dollars are awesome. So you can use Pampered Chef dollars to pay for business supplies, for sample products, things that you purchase at that discount. And then you can also use it to pay for conference. So if conference is something that you've got in the back of your mind, ooh, I really want to go to conference, keep those Pampered Chef dollars in your account, right? And use that to pay for your conference fee. And because I love Pampered Chef dollars. So I just want to make sure you guys knew they were offering that in January. If you do help them qualify in their first 30 days, then you'll get that little extra bonus. All right, I mentioned it earlier. Here's all the information on the cruises. I'm sure you guys have all already been looking at this in great detail, deciding which ones you want to go on. Do you want to go to the Bahamas? Are you thinking level 2, which is the Eastern Caribbean, right? Like which one is singing your name? But you guys, I really encourage you. These trips are 100% earnable, okay? I've been with Pampered Chef 4 years. I have earned 4 trips. You can do this. If you want to do it, you can do it. And they kind of have changed a little bit the way that they're giving us points, right? So same as always, you get 1 point for every dollar you sell. You get 3,000 points when you help a new consultant qualify their business. You get, they're going to give you points for what title you were paid at. So in the past, each title that you had, you could get less, you had different points that you had to earn, okay? So now everybody, it's the same number of points no matter what your title is, but then if you're paid as, for example, a team leader or as a director or as a senior director or a national executive director, whatever your title is, they're gonna give you points for that, okay? So that encourages all of us to be paid at our titles, right? So each month, if you're a director, you want to be paid as a director. If you're a team leader, you want to get paid as a team leader, so on and so forth, so that you'll get those bonus points that they're giving you each month for just getting paid at your level, okay? Also, you promote to a director, you are going to get those 5,000 points when you promote to a director, right? And if you help one of your team members develop to a director, you can earn up to a total of 6,000 points. For when they promote to a director. So they have to promote to a director and maintain being a director, and then you will get those 6,000 points, okay? So I hope you guys all want to go on the cruise. If cruising is not your thing, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a cruise, like I'm just not a person that wants, I'm about the boats, so like that's not me. But what's super cool about it is that they have the alternate award that you can take, which is cash, okay? So they'll give you cash for these trips. So and this is true with any of the trips, so any incentive trip that they offer, if that's really not where you want to go or it's at a time when you just can't go for whatever reason, you also can take the cash for the trip. But everybody who has cruised with Pampered Chef in the past has told me you want to cruise with Pampered Chef, that they do it high style, okay? It's what I have been told. So I encourage you guys to think about how many points you need, break it down into your little tracker that I've been encouraging everybody to fill out so you know how many points you need each month, right? All right, any questions about the cruise? Okay, all right, really quick, February, if your January is already happy and you love and it's already booked solid and you're super, super happy with it, then please come talk to me and tell me how you're doing that, because I want to know your secrets. But for those of us who are booking into February now, you want to know what the guest special is and the host special. All of this is in Marketing Imagery and Consultants Corner. You can always have access to upcoming host specials. I think they have 3 months out at a time. You can always see 3 months ahead. So it's always important when people are reaching out to you and saying, you know, well, I don't want to book until, you know, whatever, then you can kind of give them an idea of what the specials are going to be. I encourage you not to publicly post upcoming month's specials until, again, your current month is 100% done where you're happy with it. Then you can start talking about the next month publicly. But privately, if you're talking with somebody, you can always share the specials with them. Does that make sense? And the February guest special is a little different. Have y'all guys seen how it's a little different? So they're doing the mini nylon spatula when you hit 80. But if you hit 100, you get both the brownie pan and the mini nylon spatula. So in February, we always are showing those little cute little heart brownies that you make in the brownie pan. You guys know what I'm talking about. And so it's an awesome special for the month of February. And so if they spend 100, they get both. So that's like even a bigger like bonus for us to try to get those guests to get their orders up even higher, right? Okay, couple of dates for you guys to mark down. We're gonna learn about the new products on February 3rd. So remember, they come out March 1st, but we will get a sneak peek. We're gonna get to find out what they are on February 3rd. For everyone who earned them, they will be on our doorsteps. They usually arrive pretty much right at the same time when they announce them, within a couple of days or so, right? You will get, so for those of you who got the new products in the free-for-all, raise your hands. If you're on the call and you got them, woo, right? The free-for-all is awesome. You will get those boxes, and we're gonna find out what they are on February 3rd. When you find out what they are, you want to keep it quiet, right? Because we still need to finish February. So you don't want to like totally publicly show everything to everybody what the new stuff is, because you want to finish February 1st, right? The Empower 2020, so for advanced directors and above, that leadership training is for you to attend it. It's in April. They don't have the dates on here, but it's in April. But for you to be able to attend, you have to be an advanced director by March 1st. So if you are wanting to attend the leadership training, then mark it down, right? March 1st is when you need to promote. So basically that means you either need to promote in January or you need to promote in February so that you are an advanced director by March 1st, okay? And conference July 8th through 10th, put it on your calendar. You want to be there, I'm telling you, you want to be there. Anybody that's been to conference before will tell you it's awesome and amazing. So mark it down on your calendar, start thinking about it. Again, save those Pampered Chef dollars like we were talking about so that everybody can go. All right, okay, home office stuff done. Yay, see, I went through that really fast. Wasn't that good? Fast, fast, fast? Okay, anybody have questions about anything before we talk about team stuff? Nope, I'm not seeing, like I can't see everybody, so you'll have to unmute yourself. Okay. So we promoted to a senior director team. Everybody knows that, right? We did it, we did it, we did it. It was so much fun, which was, you guys, I found this out the other day, and I didn't realize that we were as special as we are, okay? So there are just about 100 senior director teams within Pampered Chef. So with all of Pampered Chef, we are 1 in 100, you guys. That's pretty awesome, right? Don't you think? That's pretty cool. And so we're super special. So pat yourselves on the back. Like, we're a pretty awesome team. And our goal for this year is to become an executive director team, and we're going to do it together. Okay. So this is not a Jennifer goal. This is a team goal, right? This is an everybody goal. And so here's a couple numbers for you guys. So we, as an organization, sold $362,000 last year. What? I just about fell out of my chair when I saw that number. You guys, I don't pay attention to numbers. I'm not a numbers person. I really should be.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? I know, right? For me, it's about the relationships. It really is about having fun and helping you guys. And I don't really pay attention to the numbers as much as I probably should, because when I saw that, I literally almost fell out of my chair. Like, I just was like, wow, look at us. Look how awesome we did. Isn't that cool? I'm amazed by that. So look, can y'all see the goal that I set for 2020? Woo, 500,000. So that's the goal. So I put it out there. I will do my very best to try to keep you guys in the loop of where we are. But again, I'm not a numbers person, so sometimes I forget. So if you guys are like, hey, where are we? Don't be shy to ask, okay? Because sometimes I do forget to share all that stuff with you guys. We brought in 79 new team members in 2019, which I'm so proud of us for that. That's awesome and amazing. So I set the goal for 2020 to be 100 new team members. I just nice, pretty round number, right? 100 new team members for 2020. So what do you guys think? We can hit those numbers? Yeah, we can. I think we absolutely can. So how do we get there, right? So by taking it one step at a time. Wasn't Sequita wonderful? I just thought she was wonderful. She talked about some of our little things that we have on our team. You know, I'm always talking about taking it one step at a time, putting one foot in front of the other, right? Like, that's how we get there. My husband always says that silly little thing about how do you eat an elephant? Like, I think that's so gross. But he's like, it's one bite at a time. And I'm like, but ew, I'm going to stick with the one step at a time. But like, that's when you have a big, huge goal in front of you. That's how you get there though, right? Is one little step at a time.
Think of it as a chocolate elephant.
There we go. That's better, I guess. It just grosses me out every time he says that. And he says it often. So there's a little bit about too much information about my husband. Just so you know, like, what it takes to be a senior director team and what it takes to be an executive director team, because some of you may have not studied the career guide like I have, right? Like, I've constantly, that thing has always been in front of my face since the first day I started. I'm just like that. I just love looking at, like, what does it take to be at this level? And what does it take to be at that level? But for senior director, you need 3 active directors in your first line and 2, I'm sorry, that's not right. 3 active directors in your first line and 1 active director in your second line. So I don't know if you guys can see the chart, if it's like big enough here, but here's our 3 amazing, awesome directors that are in our first line, Miss Amy and Katie and Darlene, and the beautiful Ashley, who's on the call. Miss Ashley is our 2nd generation director. And you'll see there's lots of circles here, so there's lots of spots. So if you want your face in one of the circles, that's how you do it, is by being a director, right? Stephanie, there's your spot right there. There's Stephanie's spot right there. Stephanie's going for director, you guys. She's been in Director Bound. She's a graduate from Director Bound. She's amazing, and I'm embarrassing her right now. But I know she wants to be a director, so I can embarrass her a little bit, because that's her little spot right there. But to promote to an executive director team, we need 6 active directors in our first line and 2 in our second line. And we also have to have 48,000 in sales a month. And for senior director, we have to have 24,000 in sales a month. So we pretty much, we always are above where we need to be in sales for a senior director line. Like, we always do really well with that. We're close, we get close to where we need to be for an executive director already. So for us, I'm not really worried about the sales, right? It really is more about bringing in directors and being active, and so that's where you have to be an executive director team. So just for your information, that's how it works. And by the way, there are currently 42, and well, actually there was 2 new directors, I think, executive directors today. But there's 42 executive director teams. So you know how I told you we were 1 in 100 for senior directors. So to be an executive director team, it's like 1 in 40, 42, 43, right? So really, really awesome, but we totally can do this. Yes, dear. Hi, you want to say hi? We're on a team meeting. There's lots of people. Hi. You can't see them all, but there's lots of people. Say hi.
Hi, Connor.
Okay,
love you.
I'll go tuck you in just a little bit, all right? Close the door behind you. Okay, mom first. Mom always has to come first, right? So some of you may be thinking, well, how can I help? I don't want to be a director, Jennifer. I don't want to be a director. But if you want to be a director, then that's awesome, right? But if you don't want to be a director, that's okay too. There's many ways that you can help, because it takes a whole team. It takes all of us, okay? So I encourage you to be active each month. That's the $150 in sales. Being active each month helps the team tremendously. So that's one way to help. Being active on the team page, showing up to team meetings, things like this, having fun, that helps us so much, you guys. When you participate on the team page and comment on the team challenge and comment on my little silly jokes or my live videos of whatever it is I decide that I'm talking about that day, that really does help when you participate on the page. Offer the opportunity to others, you guys. Share it, talk about it with others. Let's help grow the team. Participate in our weekly trainings. So that's actually something I'm going to talk about, is we're implementing a new training program. So participate in it, right? Like if you participate, that's a really great way to help the team. And again, if you want to promote and take your business to the next level, make sure that you've told your leaders that. If being a director is something that's in the back of your mind and you're like, oh, I kind of would like to, but I'm scared. I don't think I can. I don't think I have the business, whatever. All those fears, remember, that get in our way. If you're thinking about it, make sure that you've reached out, because we will not drive you crazy. I won't embarrass you like I did Stephanie on the team meeting. Stephanie's just, she's been dealing with me for a while, so hopefully I didn't embarrass her too much. But I promise we won't be like, on you the whole time, okay? So we are here to help you hit the goals that you want for your business. All right. So we have some new incentives for 2020, so we're changing things up a little bit. And so I wanted to kind of go over really quick all the different things we're going to do on the team page this year that are different from last year. So we have a Let's Be Active thing now. So each month I'll have a goal of how many active team members we want on the team. And when you're active, your name will get put on the little board here, right? And hopefully on the team page, you've already seen it. It's one of the announcement posts. When you're active, your name will get on a little footprint, right? Because it's all about taking those steps, right? Putting one foot in front of the other. And then when we reach our goal, I'll do a drawing and one person will get some Happy Mail from me. So y'all know how much I love Happy Mail. Hopefully you guys love getting Happy Mail as much as I do. I love getting a little something in the mail. I just love getting stuff in the mail. I don't know. I think I'm like a little 5-year-old or something that just likes getting stuff in the mail. But so that's that. That's called the Let's Be Active Challenge. It will be every single month. Each month will be a different number. This month is 20. And I know we can do it, okay? Green by 15. So Green by 15 is something that we will recognize you on the team page for. And it is green, means that you're active, that you've submitted 150 in commissionable sales. If you do that by the 15th of the month, you'll get a special recognition on the team page from your leader, okay? We do still have the team challenge each month. So this little picture right here is the team challenge for January that Amy posted. I hope you guys are loving it and participating in it. It is a great way to challenge yourself in your business. And remember, this is not a competition between other team members. Do not compare yourself. If you're a hobby consultant, don't compare yourself to the career consultants, right? It's not a competition. You have your goals for your business, and we want you to work it and get those goals, whether it's 1 party a month or 100 parties a month, okay? The team challenge, all the things on there are designed to help you reach your personal goals. And then, so each month we're gonna recognize the top show, the top sales, and the top recruiter on the team. And you're gonna get some Pampered Chef dollars for those rewards, and we will announce those at the beginning of the month. So any questions about any of those little things? They're pretty simple, right? Okay. We're almost done, you guys. Thanks for staying with me. Okay, so we have lots and lots of awesome training. Some of this we've been doing and some of this is new, and I just want to go over all of it so that you know what is available to you if you want it, okay? We are going to have something called Back to Basic Training Thursdays. So every Thursday, Somebody's going to hop on. Sometimes it'll be a director. Sometimes it'll be one of you. So if you have something, a topic that you want to talk about, reach out to me and let me know, because I would love, love, love to have some volunteers to help us with the Back to Basics Thursday training. But it could be a live video. It could be a couple of posts, but it's going to be every Thursday. There will be some back to basic training. So these are the important things, right? The bookings, host coaching, customer care follow-up calls. It'll be some tech things, how to do this on Consultants Corner, how to do that on Consultants Corner. So make sure you check that out. I think you guys are really going to like it. We are still going to do the blitzes. Okay, we do recruiting and booking blitzes alternating every other month. So in January, we have a recruiting blitz going on. In February, it'll be a booking blitz. Those are in separate groups, so we don't drive you crazy on the team page if you don't want to participate. If you do want to participate in them, just make sure you're in those groups so that you can participate in those fun challenges to help you grow your businesses. We have a brand new opportunity group. So we have split off from the group that we were on before because with all good things, like we just got too big, right? And remember how Facebook algorithms, when you get too big, sometimes it works against you. So we have created a new opportunity group. It's called Join the Dreamers Table. If I haven't already posted it on the team page, I will. I can't remember if I posted it or not, but I will make sure that it's in the announcement section so that you can join the group if you are wanting to grow a team. This is a really great place to put people that you're talking to that are interested in the business. This is a great group for you to put them in because they can hear from other people besides just you. So they can hear from the leaders in the organization. We will be going live once a month. In fact, our first live is going to be on Tuesday, the 21st. So 1 week from today, Ashley and I are going to be going live talking about why they should join the Pampered Chef in January 2020. So we came up with this fun, 20 reasons why you should join the Pampered Chef in 2020. So it's kind of fun. It's going to be kind of a little back and forth between me and Ashley. Hopefully, if we can get the tech side of it figured out. But hopefully, you guys can have some people in there and join us in that group. We do provide an outline each month. We started doing that again in November. I hope you guys have been seeing those. It's in the announcement. So each month I just go and I edit that same post over and over again with a link to the next outline. So used to, we would post the outline actually in a Facebook group. So now we do it outside of Facebook to try to avoid those Facebook jail things, right? We don't like that word. Facebook jail is a bad word. So the outline is not posted in Facebook so that you're not cutting and pasting from one Facebook group into another, because that's a no-no, okay? Just so you guys know that. They don't like it, right? So we have something posted in a system called Evernote, where you can go onto there and there's outlines and the graphics and everything. So it's the whole party. I encourage you highly to not just cut and paste it into your parties for two reasons. One, if you just cut and paste it exactly the way it is, you're putting yourself at risk for Facebook jail, okay? If you copy and paste somebody else's words over and over again, Facebook jail, okay? Eventually it'll happen. Maybe not immediately, but eventually it will happen. And the second reason is that's not authentic, okay? Remember what Sequita was talking about? Be you, be authentic. If I'm talking about my 6-year-old loves corn dogs in Texas, and you post your 6-year-old loves corn dogs in Texas, it's not authentic, right? That's not you. So be you, change the recipe if it's a recipe you don't like, change the words around, but the idea of it is there. The meat and potatoes is there. You can use the recipe, use the graphic, update the graphic a little bit, right? We all have those little graphic editor things on our phones, all the little apps that you can use. Just pop your name on there, pop your website on there, make that graphic your own, so that then it's a different picture that you're sharing and Facebook sees it as a different picture instead of what everybody else is sharing. Make sense? All right, we're gonna do a new thing called Take the Stairs Tuesday. So we used to do Toot Your Horn Thursday. Now we're gonna do Take the Stairs Tuesday because I really, really, really want us to focus on not the accomplishments, but the steps that you're taking in your business on a daily basis, because that's what counts, you guys. So whether you get the booking or not, or whether you get the sale or not, or you get the new team member or not, if you're putting in that consistent effort each and every day, That's what I want to reward you for. That's what I want everybody to be proud of themselves for, because we have no control over whether somebody joins our team or whether somebody orders or they book from us, right? That's out of our control. What's in our control is the steps that we take every day in our business. And if you're consistent and you're focused and you work your business each and every day, A, I want to celebrate you for that, and B, you will be rewarded for that. That's when the bookings come, and that's when you get the team members, is by putting in that consistent effort each and every day. But so what Take the Stairs Tuesday is, it's kind of just like Toot Your Horn Thursday, but it's a post that I'll do every Tuesday, and I want you to pat yourselves on the back and share with us about the stuff that you're working your business, but nobody else gets excited about, right? So I'll go to my husband, I'll be like, whoa, I made my 25 contacts today. And he's like, oh, okay, you know? But you share that on the team and everybody's gonna like, whoa, yes, you did it, because that's awesome, right? We all know how hard it is to get those 25 contacts in a day. And whether it's 25 contacts for you or it's 5 contacts, right? Again, I'm a career consultant, so don't compare yourself. If you're not a career consultant, don't compare yourself to that. Post about those things that you're doing, and then I will, I want you to use the hashtag Take the Stairs. Okay, again, you'll see it all on the post, but I'm going to do a little drawing because I really just think it's important for you guys to post about the things you're doing in your business, and I want to reward you for that. Okay, so if you post on it, you're going to get a little reward from me. There'll be a drawing and one person will get a little reward, but I encourage you to share and talk about those things that you're doing in the business. You're going to hear a lot about Take the Stairs, one foot in front of the other on the team page all year long. There's a book by Rory, what's his last name, guys? Rory Vaden, called Take the Stairs. And I love this book. If you've never read it before, rent it from the library, listen to it on your iPad or whatever young people do these days. But I actually have the book on the shelf because I'm old. But I love this book. I encourage you to read it. There's a quote in there that says, "Success is never owned, it is only rented, and the rent is due every day." So that's what Take the Stairs Tuesday is about taking those steps in your business to be successful. Whatever your business is, not my business, not, you know, other people in the industry, it's your business. Whatever your goals are, we want to help you get there. So you see my 4 words on here for 2020. Hopefully you can see that. I'm in a program with Pampered Chef called Executive Bound, and they challenged us to come up with 4 words for our team. So these are the 4 words that I came up that I hope is what I present as a leader, and it's what I hope for all of you for your businesses is committed, focused, positive, and brave. So those of you who know, y'all probably all know my story about breaking through those barriers that I have with my anxiety disorder and all the different things. And like Sequita was talking about earlier, that fear is a bad word, right? It's a bad word. You got to push through that. And I encourage each of you to be brave in your business. Our name, The Courageous Dreamers, and our mission statement is pursuing our dreams by putting one foot in front of the other. So I encourage you not to be afraid and to push through those fears that are holding you back. When you set a goal, commit to it, focus on it, be brave, and always be positive, you guys, always be positive. Your positive energy will do more for your business than anything else, okay? I promise you, if you are positive in your business, it will come back to you. I believe in this team. I believe in all of you. We're going to have an awesome, amazing 2020. I hope you guys are super excited for 2020 as much as I am. And I just, that's enough of all that, right? But committed, focused, being brave. What was my other one? And being positive, being brave, committed, and focused in your business. You're going to hear a lot of those words on our team page, and you're going to see lots of those footprints. So just be prepared for that. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to talk about the SMART Goals 90-day growth plan. If you have not filled this out, this is mine with all my scribbles on it for my personal business. I encourage you highly to print this off, And again, whether your goal is to just stay active and get the discount, or whether your goal is, hey, I want to be the next national executive director, then fill this out, right? It's important to fill out your goals and then break it down, because what do they say? A goal without a plan is just a wish, right? So if you want to earn a cruise, if you want to earn a certain amount of money, whatever your goal is, write it down on this and break it down. Then you'll know how many parties you need to book, how many contacts do you need to make a day, so on and so forth. This is, it's in Dash. It's super easy to find it. If you go into Dash and just type in SMART goals, it'll pull right up for you. If you can't find it, let me know. I can message it to you. I think I put it in the files, but knowing me, I probably forgot to put it in the files. But I can put it in there for you if you guys need it in there. All right, so that's all of that. So does anybody have questions, concerns, comments? Is everybody ready to go kill it in 2020? Go have fun and do lots of awesome, amazing things? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording somehow, some way. I never seem to be on the right screen here. Stop recording.